frying up some bacon. That will go, I'm going to drain it. I'm going to use that fat to saute some vegetables. I'm making ham and potato soup with leftover ham. Okay, I took out the bacon. There it is. And all that bacon grease I'm going to use now to cook up about 1.5 cups of onions, 2 cups of carrots, and about 2 cups of celery. Oh, and look, I need to nurse myself. I'll be back. I need to cut up some potatoes. Okay, they have cooked down a little bit. I have added no salt. That's just the carrots, celery, and onions, and or mirepoix with bacon grease. That's all that is. So now I'm going to add a tablespoon of kosher salt. And let's do half a tablespoon of black pepper. Now, I was going to chop up fresh garlic, but I'm impaired right now. I sliced my thumb open, so it hurts. So come on. People are watching. Your grandkids are watching. You should never, have I ever told y'all you should never pour over a pot? Do it on the side. And I always do, but yet right now. Okay. Let's say that was let's call this 2 tablespoons. And now I'm going to add some onion powder because it needs an extra zip. And I'm also going to add some fresh thyme and just a little bit of this bouillon stuff. This stuff is really good. It's really good for soups. And this particular soup that I'm going to do here. So let me do a tablespoon of that. Okay. Stir, mix. And now let me add the fresh thyme. Fresh thyme. That was about a tablespoon. A tablespoon of fresh thyme, and I'm also going to add fresh parsley at the end. Now, sorry, I had the leftover ham bone. I'm just going to throw that in for extra flavor. Okay? Now, I'm opening up a little box. Well, it's not little, but that much. Dropped it on the stove. Way to go, Mary. That much of chicken broth. So I'm going to add this. I've already got my potatoes cut up. I'm going to throw those in. I've got the ham cut up, and I'm going to throw that in too. I'm also going to add, it's time to just cook everything. Everything's just good. The ham's already cooked, so all we're doing is warming it up, Okay. So, let me get this thing over here. Look at this. Let's see. That's about 4 potatoes, and that's all my leftover ham. So I'm going to plop this in. It's going to be a real hearty soup. There are many different ways to make ham and potato soup. I'm adding the carrots because I just want it to be healthier. And it'll make it taste better. All right, I'm going to kick the camera. Hold on. I need to make some adjustments. I'll be right back. Surprise, I had to swap out my pot. I just tasted the broth. Look at that big soup bone. The broth it's on point. On point. Now, because this, I want this soup to be full of vegetables. Two cans of soup, 2 cans of corn, juices and all. All right, I wanted to mention this before I forgot. It's just going to start to come to a simmer. I went ahead and added more garlic, a tablespoon, and more bouillon because the potatoes are going to soak up all of that flavor. And I just want it to be good with seasoning, and it will be. And let's say it's too salty, I'll just add a little more broth. It won't be, but I'll add a little more broth, and plus the heavy cream still has to come into play. Okay, excuse the noise because Hunter has now arrived. Get closer to the soup. My son is helping me since I'm impaired. I'm going to add some heavy cream. That was about a cup. Más o menos. And see how it changes the color immediately and makes it look like a chowder. Good stuff. It's going to thicken up. Be ready to eat. Okay, so the soup is ready, but this is too thin. The broth is too thin, and I want it to be thicker. So I added like 2 heaping tablespoons of flour and about 1/4 cup of water. Don't ask me for precise measurements. And I made a slurry, and in it goes. And if you know anything about making slurries, you know that the second you put it in, you need to start mixing. And it'll instantly thicken. Instantly. Thank you for holding the camera, Elliot. Elliot's got a broken arm and he's holding the camera for me. Alright, this thickened up immediately. Check it out. I'm chewing it there. Thickened up immediately. Let's just give it. The last step was just to add a little parsley. I've already served Shorty. Let's head over. I'm recording right now.
Say something.
Well, I am right now. Okay, there it is. Shorty topped it with bacon, chives, cheese. He likes crackers with his soup. And there it is. Okay, it's very hot, but.
It is good.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, I'm glad. He added a lot of pepper. He likes pepper. Quit eating the bacon, Malia Lou. Okay, y'all should try it. Enjoy.